Another F-5, but somewhat of a departure from the other two in terms of appearance, at least.
Indeed. Doug is a builder of marvelous skill, and in this instance these were design specifics that he might not ordinarily include, but the instrument is bound in ebony tailpiece cover, an ebony pickguard, ebony buttons on the tuners.
It's beautiful. The contrast is just stunning.
It's very striking. The back is worth looking at. I think it's an exquisite one-piece back. Doug also is a builder known for his wonderful choice of materials.
I think the difference when you have two distinct colors or shades from binding to body, that it really highlights the shape of the instrument and the finer points at that. And you notice that there's a very deep scallop or rim here, dip, whatever you want to call it, a valley that I didn't see on the other ones.
It's more. It's got a deeper dish, if you will, in the carving, and I certainly am no authority on it, but I can tell you that the result with Doug's instruments is quite marvelous in terms of their voice. This particular F-5, well, it's simply wonderful. Let's hear how it sounds. Doug is a builder who is not slavishly devoted to what was done in the 20s, certainly inspired by it, but a man who feels he can take a direction of his own choosing, and consistently turns out instruments of extraordinary quality, amazing attention to detail, and absolutely gorgeous voice, clear, bell-like, powerful instruments.
It is all the binding and all that type of work on this instrument is just so perfect. It's just beautiful craftsmanship. Now, did you say that this was a relatively new instrument?
This instrument is about 2 years old.
So it's not brand new.
Not brand new.
Sounds a little brighter than the other ones to me. That's why I asked. It's still very well balanced.
Very well balanced. And of course, there's a wide variety of strings on the instruments that we're playing, and any number of different approaches in terms of how they were voiced. So each has its own merits, I think, and its own individual character.
Right. Yeah.
This is an instrument also that has Grover tuners with ebony buttons created by Doug Woodley himself. The kind of appointments that are extraordinarily time-consuming. And you look at a lot of these masterpieces and just marvel at what has gone into them. To me, it's just truly remarkable.
I don't know if the camera can pick this up, but there's actually in the binding here, you have the black binding, but then there is sort of white. Is that ivoroid? Or?
No, it's pearwood.
And then another very, very thin strip of binding.
Of ebony. Doug is one who, though he will use plastic binding, certainly, it's easier, it's far less time consuming. When there is time, he devotes it to all wood bindings. Extraordinary quality, I think, and attention to detail, as with all of them.